everyone, and welcome to the RangerRob Country Living channel. I'm RangerRob, and today is not really that good a day. So apparently, in fact over here I'll show you, this is the back of our property here, and if you can see down there is our septic tank. Well, apparently last night our toilets decided not to work anymore. And in Central Oregon, when you're kind of out in the boonies, you never know what kind of service you got. So I am going to do a shout out for two companies. One is Bulldog Septic and Green Bar Septic Services are on their way here. And what's happened is our septic's not draining. It's been pumped maybe 2 years ago. And this is our control box right here. And not being an electrician, not really being familiar with tanks, I got a feeling I'm going to learn a lot about septic tanks. But we have, with 5 acres, our septic drains way back in the back 5 acres, which has got, actually it's way back there, which is the most lush grass you've ever seen. So anyway, they're on their way here. They're going to figure out maybe if I got power, if my float switch has gone out, or my sump pump has gone out. And it's also a good chance to see and evaluate whether I need to have this tank pumped out or not, which is not a bad thing to do. And luckily our tanks are right on top, nice caps on them, easy to work with, no tearing up the property. And so that's how my Monday has started. So anyway, guys, we'll kind of keep you up on what's going on there. But right now, thank God I have a 5th wheel, which is our backup restroom area. But right now we have to be careful about showers or anything because the tank's not draining out to the drain field. So that's not good. So hopefully in a little bit, we'll find out what's going on. The second thing I wanted to address is our last video we said that we had a fire within the region, and we're definitely smoky over here. Luckily there's a canyon between the fire and what we call Crooked River Ranch over here. Doesn't mean that we don't want to keep our heads up. There is a lot of people evacuating over by it's kind of closer to the Sisters Cover area. Anyway, we wish them all the best of luck, and I hope that they're able to protect their homes and stuff. But you know, with this heat wave, and you know, you can see that we're a high desert. If you look beyond our grass here and stuff, it's definitely worrisome. All it takes is someone to do something really dumb, and could really hurt a lot of people. So we're all got our heads on a swivel, watching out and being careful. So that's the scoop on the fire. No threat to us right now, but if it gets any worse, if we have any news, I'll let you know. So guys, I thought I'd bring this up. Is if you live in a place like we do, it's kind of in the country, not as bad as some places. You need to expect, if you need some services, it can take a while, and you have to be patient, which is hard to be since I came from Phoenix. I've lived here before, so I know what to expect. But you know, in Phoenix, you make a phone call and they're there in 5 minutes. Here it could be 5 days or 5 weeks. So we got 2 major services we need to be done. One is obviously taking care of our septic, but I also need to get our air ducts cleaned and inspected and everything under the house. And so I've actually put calls in for that to get that process going, because here in Central Oregon, you could be waiting for a while. So it's just how it is. The farther you go out away from the cities and stuff, the more some of these services get tough. But I tell you one thing, if you're young and you learn some skills like electrician, excavating, plumbing, any of those things, you can live anywhere and make a good living. Because just because we're out in the country does not mean they don't charge full service fees. So if you wanted to make a living, out in the middle of nowhere at Montana and you're a plumber, electrician, or excavator, you'll be so busy you won't believe it, and you'll be making good money. So food for thought. Get some skills, people. So our saviors are here. This is Green Bar Excavation, and that's their number right here. Super friendly people. He's going to check our systems, and we'll figure out what's going on with our septic. All right, guys, so this is your Chuck. Aren't you Chuck?
Michael.
Michael. Anyway, he's from Green Bar, and oh, so he just opened up our tanks, and boy, what a lovely smell. So he knows his stuff, and so we'll find out what's going on here. All right, guys, so it looks like I'm not getting some signal from the pump switch in the tanks, so we are going to bring the truck around and have them pull down, pump down what he can so they can get to the switches to see if it's something that's broken on the floats or over here, to see if we can troubleshoot the problem. But he's going to bring his big old truck around here and do his thing. So he's bringing the truck around right now. He'll be really close to the tanks there, and this is a very good access to our tanks for any truck. Alright guys, so here's the status. So we pumped it down so we have use of our facilities, but we have to go light on showers and no laundry. What's happening is our float switch is not connected or not communicating with the relay. So we got to bring an electrician in. So what fun. So anyway, crisis averted until we get the electrician in here. And we just got to be conservative on how much water we use. So that's the scoop. All right, guys, so it's a little later in the day, and I have Chuck, which is called the Tank Doctor, who specializes in management and maintenance. This is their phone number right here in their website. And he's taking care of the electrical and trying to figure out why my alarm didn't go off and checking the float. Okay guys, the saga continues. So what is that, 2 companies we've had here already? So a third one's got to come now. So my septic has an alarm, but it has an old box, alarm box on it, and the new ones are more designed for having an alarm and a manual override. And of course, that is not what we have. Ours is older. They don't even make this box anymore. So we hired another person to come in. Don't know when that's gonna take place. It's maybe a few weeks. They'll come in and replace the box here to what they call a S1 panel, and get the alarm to work, so when things do go haywire like they did, we will get an alarm, but we can still do a manual override to still lower the tank, the drain out to the drain field. So for prepping purposes and things like that, that's something I definitely want. So we're not done yet, but that's the saga today. Septic or bust. All systems are running, the float is working again, so we got that part going. So, but we still got more to do. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I've had enough excitement today. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. We'd appreciate it. And guys, have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye now.
Our videos are made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.